Hello YouTube, this is AI. That name may change in the future, but for now it'll have to do. Here's a video made up of some of my training videos from the last year. I'm just a kid, and as of posting of this video, I have less than a year in the iron game. My training history extends a little further than that, but I would consider it to be quite different than what I'm doing now. As I was trying to get to, quite frankly, I'm young and inexperienced, but a large and growing natty community on YouTube from channels like Bald Omni-Man, GVS, Natural Hypertrophy, Basement Bodybuilding, and Alpha Destiny have inspired me to make simple videos sharing my training experiences. Despite being a very controlling type of person who likes to manage his training very closely, I've made many mistakes in the past year, and I hope that through making videos I'll not only be able to share my thoughts and experiences, but potentially help you to see issues in your own training. My other goal is to interact with the natty community in a more direct sense and try and give back and add to that community because they have supplied me with all of the knowledge that I have got up until this point. This channel will also serve as a sort of training diary for me and document the progress of my training and my thoughts behind it over a longer span of time. It also acts as a way for me to get some of the training footage off my phone so I can actually make room for more. In a few of these videos, you'll see bits and pieces of my physique. I think I've done really well for only being a year into my lifting journey, and I'd have to attribute that to just being in the most anabolic years of my youth. Speaking of physiques more generally though, on the channel I'll be discussing my personal philosophy towards bodybuilding as a thing that you do for yourself. So not sort of in the vein of pro bodybuilding. I'm not really qualified to talk about strength in any meaningful capacity, especially in terms of mechanics and inner workings of things like the CNS or motor units. There are much stronger and more qualified people on the platform to teach you about that. But I don't doubt as a topic it will come up at least a few times in any of these videos that you're going to see. So really what I ask you to understand is that this is a channel dedicated to a young man's love of training. And I hope to share that love of training with you and grow with you guys as a community as I, progress further into my lifting journey. I don't think that I'll ever have super high quality videos per se, but I hope they can be very, very informative, if nothing else. The first video I've got planned is a video on realistic expectations in the first year of lifting. That one should be interesting because there will be a lot of variance between people. I don't know when that one is going to come out, probably pretty soon. I might do one or two others before that. I've also got some different series I've planned about programming or which exercises I think are some of the most worthwhile ones. We'll cross those bridges when we get to it. For the rest of the video, you're just going to see, some videos of me squatting or whatever. The last one is a really fucking hard set of front squats I did only a couple months into my training. But for now, I'll say take care, train hard, and have a great day.